everyone, and thanks for stopping by Miss B's Reviews. We'll be reviewing some of the skits today from Country Wayne, and let's get to it. First up, we got Momo D and Ralphie. Not sure who's directing these, but I'm tired of Momo because I don't even know why you guys gave her own little storyline. This is not a good storyline at all. And she's not a good actress at all. So let's hurry up and get through this storyline because I'm tired of her using Ralphie, her and her girlfriends, everybody's using Ralphie. And we're really sick of it. We don't like Momo. We love Ralphie and we want to see Ralphie win. We do not like Momo. So let's hurry up and get this skit over with because we're tired of Momo. She doesn't need a skit. Next up, I'm sorry. Next up is Tony and what's her name? Shania, and her family. Tony seems like he's on the slow bus. Okay, Wayne. I'm gonna talk to you, Wayne. I know the boys have to come during the summers, earn their money so that they can, you can go to college. You're teaching them to be men, that they have to earn their own money, pay their own way, pay their cars, pay their insurance and things like that while they're in school. But can we get Tony out of this simp role? Because this is ridiculous. So what, you got Tony acting like Arby? You got Tony acting like Arby, who Tony, Arby, and the Bless brothers. They're really some kin. All of the are really some kin. Now, little Tamar, he got Wayne vibes. He like Wayne. He learning how to uh juggle more than one woman at a time. So he taking after you, Wayne. But poor Tony, please y'all get him some lessons and get him away from that family. I know he only got a couple more weeks left, but we had Tony in the same situation last summer when Zoe was out there tricking on him at the mall and he buying her everything, and then he went away and it was over and she done found Shania her next victim. So please let's get Tony out of Simpville, please. Shayla and her mother. Shayla. I'm happy for Shayla right now. I am happy that she has finally realized that the fantasy that she had with Anthony is kind of not playing out the way she's dreamed of it. She thought that they were going to be this one big happy family and that she was going to have this man. I'm not sure what world Shayla was living in, but that's not how it goes. Not at all. You should have been able to tell that Anthony really wasn't feeling you when he never did actually move in with you right after the incident. And he kept giving excuses where he would still go over to Piari's house and he was still sleeping there a lot of times. So you really should have known. And every time you mentioned a future being his wife or anything, he kind of looked at you like you're crazy. And he started doing that a lot recently. So I'm happy for you, Shayla. I am so happy that you're understanding now that being a side chick ain't at all it's cracked up to be. Now, if you wanted to remain a side chick and a baby mama, you could have just kept your mouth shut and been his peace, like your mother told you. But no, you decided you want to be his wife, and that wasn't going to happen because Anthony actually wants his wife. He wants his wife Amber. That is the one thing that you did not bet. You thought that you could make him love you like he loved Amber. And actually, he really loves Amber. He married her. Just remember, he chose to marry Amber. He could have chosen anybody else or done it. He could have married Roe at one point, but he chose to marry Amber. And you're getting what you deserve. Next up, Natasha and Roe. So I like the friendship between Tasha and Ro. Two women of a certain age. They're just talking and just having a good time. Glad they took Rose, all the family, the people D Boyd and Malachi and all them. I'm glad they took them away, those users, and just gave her somebody she can vibe with and that she could talk to. Even her and Anthony was getting tired of them after a while, where her and Anthony are working out because they don't. Ro don't need to be working out with Anthony. She was kind of falling right back into that little trap with Anthony because she was kind of thinking, well, maybe if he's finished with her, he really ain't feeling Shayla because she could tell he wasn't really feeling Shayla, that maybe she had a chance. And when he said he wanted his wife back, she looked at kind of strange, and that kind of turned her off from being there for wanting to even work out with him anymore. And we know why, because she was kind of falling for him again. But anyway, hopefully her and Natasha will be friends for a while, because we know in Wayne's world there's always going to be a falling out. And I think something, I'm sure that something's going to happen when she tries to get Natasha to move into that office where Kendrick is, and Tasha can't go there because she's still with Charles and she still wants Kendrick. So, or Tasha and Kendrick will be in the office sneaking around. They might have some fun with it. I'm hoping they have some fun with it. Tasha and Kendrick at the office. Everybody else be at the office doing stuff. So let's see how this is gonna work out. Who else? Last but not least, Brittany, Dalen, and Kelvin. I am so glad that Dalen and Kelvin finally bumped heads. They seen each other. They found out about Brittany using both of them. Oh, I'm so happy because at this point she's just a snake, and she's not straight up. I don't know. She came out here and she was like, "Oh, I'm your friend. I'm this. I'm that." And she turns out to be no better than, I'm not going to say no better than Shayla. She got a little bit of Shayla in her because she was messing with Kelvin when she knew that Amber wanted Kelvin, even though she kept telling Amber don't mess with Kelvin. And then she was with Tigger and Dalen. She never really wanted Dalen. Dalen was always her backup. I think Brittany felt like she was better than what Dalen had to offer, but there was no other man there that was able to give her what she thought she deserved. So, yeah, I'm glad she got found out, and she, like her mama and her daddy and her uncle and all the rest of them, she'll be out there. I don't know what we're going to do with Brittany's character, but I want to see the evolution of Brittany at this point because it's going to be wild. Okay, guys, just a little quick recap of everything. Just want to give my opinion and my view because everybody has a view, and all of those comments are, everybody has comments in the comments.